Hi everybody, today we're going to talk about 3 effective treatments for cold and flu season. So the weather's starting to cool down and people are getting sick and these viruses are starting to transmit a little bit more easily, which means it is the time that we start feeling yucky. And I have 3 great solutions that can be used either preventatively or acutely, so after you get sick. Number 1 is IV nutrition or micronutrient therapy. This is where we add various multivitamin combinations to an IV bag and we administer it intravenously. This is a very, very quick way to get vitamins into the bloodstream like ascorbic acid, vitamin C, taurine, L-lysine, B-complex. All of these things help you fight viruses, colds, flus, and infections the fastest way possible, so it works a lot quicker than taking a whole bunch of vitamins by mouth. We add vitamin C, B-complex, lysine, taurine, several different factors that help the immune system fight infections more rapidly. Number 2, peptides. Peptides are an amino acid sequence that stimulate the body to produce hormones that function in different ways. So there is one that helps optimize and improve the immune system. You can take it by mouth or you can inject it. You just have to come in for an office visit, get a prescription, and then we ship it directly to you. Or you can ship it to the office and I can show you how to do it on your own, or we can administer it from the office. Peptides would be something that I would recommend getting started with before you get sick. So we're trying to look for ways that can increase the immune system response to prevent you from coming down with COVID, flu, RSV, or any of those other viruses that are floating around this year. Number 3, this is going to sound a little radical. It's actually a hydrogen peroxide IV. So this is not your under-the-counter hydrogen peroxide that you're putting in an IV. This is a specially compounded form of hydrogen peroxide that we dilute in saline and we administer very slowly and carefully in the office. It does not go into the bloodstream as hydrogen peroxide. It turns into an oxygen essentially. So we're highly oxygenating the blood, and this helps to eliminate viruses and bacteria from the bloodstream and helps you fight off infection faster. I know it sounds a little goofy, but it is completely safe, and I've had really good experiences in my practice with using hydrogen peroxide IV. My very first time using it, I had a really, really bad sinus infection, and it took about an hour to drip the IV, but once I was completely finished, I had no symptoms. I was 100% better by the time that finished dripping. It was amazing. I have a bonus treatment for you. Number 4, vitamin D intramuscular injection. So I know a lot of you have been taking vitamin D by mouth and you keep having your levels tested. You can actually inject it into the muscle, a small amount of vitamin D. And right now it's really critical because we're not getting as much sunshine, so our vitamin D levels are dropping. And vitamin D is critical for helping us fight depression and anxiety and fight these colds that are floating around. So if you'd like to come in and get an injection of vitamin D that will release over time, please let me know. So there's 2 ways to approach it this year. You can either call when you get sick and we can treat you so that you can fight the illness as quickly as possible, or we can work on some prevention. So call and we can make a plan to boost the immune system so hopefully you can avoid getting sick completely. The choice is yours. You can give us a call at the number below or check out our website.